about this thing called diversity. Matter of fact, maybe some of you tonight, when you saw in the program, you saw real diversity, you saw the word diversity, and you like, oh, do we really have to go to this? Let me see your hands if that was you. And it's okay for you to be honest with me, because, you know, this is y'all school. I know, it's okay, because I need to clue y'all in, though, because some of y'all looked at that and said, oh, here we go, he's going to blame the white man. Right? Not that kind of party. So white men, relax, breathe. This is not bash the white man party. Okay? Heterosexuals, get comfortable. You're all right. You're all right. I ain't gonna call you a bunch of bigots and homophobes. Okay? Just breathe. Okay? So, but what I am going to talk about, though, is how we can create a better community right here at Dickinson, across the differences that we had, in spite of the differences that we have. So it's important for us to engage with this thought about diversity. So diversity in and of itself, as I said, just means difference. But when we talk about difference, most oftentimes, as Paula said, we point outward. It's those people over there. It's those people who have the parenthesis, the apostrophe in their name, right? It's those people. It's never me. If we're really going to create community, then you've got to understand that diversity is so much more than the quote-unquote minority experience. Look at this definition of diversity. It's basically some characteristic, some trait that distinguishes one person or group from an assumed norm. We don't often in diversity conversations talk about that assumed norm. So when we talk about race, all the heads start turning towards the people of color. Of course, I find that term interesting too. Like where I live, and I don't know if it's so much around here, but where I live in central Pennsylvania, they actually refer to people that look like me as colored. Yeah, it's disturbing. Yeah, but I find it interesting that it's us that are called colored. For instance, watch this.
Are you waiting till I turn red?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You won't have to wait very long.
Now, they call us color, but she just changed 12 times. It's like all chameleon right there. Right? Y'all go to tanning booths. Y'all pay money to look like this, right? That's gender. We can talk about differences in religion and differences in socioeconomic class and ability, all these different things. But what's important for you to realize that each one of these things is important, but the reality is every single one of us is every single one of these things. We come from multiple heritages. We are all multicultural. So it's important that you understand yourself in all of your various identities. So understand, like I talk about being black a lot. It is the way, this is not a tanning accident. I wasn't left in the oven too long. This is just gorgeous brown flesh the way it is. And so it doesn't wash off. Check it, what? Sexy. Anyway, so it's important that you understand that we are all, I talk about being black a lot, but when I say I'm a black man, that adds a whole new element to how I think about myself. A black male Christian. Black male Christian heterosexual. Black male Christian heterosexual who speaks English. Black male Christian heterosexual who speaks English who grew up in Pennsylvania. Every time I add a layer, every time I add a name tag, it helps me understand more about myself, how I identify, why I vote the way I vote, why I'm involved in certain organizations and not in others, why I dance the way I dance, why I eat the way I eat, why I worship the way I worship, all of those things. So you have to understand yourself in your multiple identities so you understand your one identity. What also is important, because we have allowed for some strange reason surface issues to divide us, diversity. Diversity and divide come from the same root word. So it's not enough for us to just talk about differences. We also have to talk about the ways in which we're the same. But the more you understand about your multiple identities, the greater the likelihood, then you'll be able to find the places of connection. Oh yeah, sir, you look white to me. Are you white?
I'm white.
Okay, so I'm not. Now, the way society works today, we're not supposed to be able to see eye to eye because he walks in different shoes than I do. How do you identify religiously?
Good question. Not really affiliated right now.
Okay, non-affiliated. I'm deeply affiliated. Maybe there's some issues we have there. Male?
Yes.
Me too. Look at that. In talking about our differences, we found something in common.